Hi, party people. This is your boy Arun Char from We Fix Technology. Hope all of you are doing great. Well, today we're going to learn an amazing thing. We will learn how to create a single page application using Vue JS. Yes, we're going to use Vue Router, Vue JS, and we'll create a single page application in real time. Matter of fact, I'm going to teach you how to install Bootstrap on top of it and make your stylings, right? So without delay, let's get started. If you see my computer screen, it has Vue.js website. What is Vue.js? It is an open source JavaScript framework that allow us to create user interfaces specifically for single page applications, right? So this tutorial is for junior or who are getting started. Let's start from the initial. First thing first, we wanted to create a Vue project. Let me open some of my computer's directory and let's jump into the code base. Test, let me say terminal. I'm going to say npm create Vue at latest. That's the command which we were supposed to fire, right? So you're gonna give the name of the project. I'm gonna say Vue SPA, whatever you want. Do you want TypeScript? No, we do not want that. Uh, Select the feature you wanted. I could install router directly from here as of now, but for the sake of this tutorial, let's not do that. I'm going to teach you how to do it manually. I'm going to hit enter, then enter, then skip all, let me say, skip all example code, enter, and I guess it's installed. I'm going to say ls, the project name was cd view SPA, right? Cool. So I'm in the project. Let me open the code into the VS Code. I'm going to trust this project and let's increase the size. Hope this is visible for you guys, right? So, okay. Now I hope it is visible for you better. Now, if you want, let's run the project first. Let's see what we got. npm run dev. This is how it's gonna run the development server. Did I make some mistake? Okay, my bad. I made one little mistake. We're supposed to install dependencies. We're gonna say npm install first, then npm run dev gonna work, or maybe npm run build gonna work, whatever you want. It'll take a couple of seconds. I might fast forward the video. Perfect. Seems installed. Let's try npm run dev and there you go. It talks my language. I'm gonna copy the link and open into the browser. And there you go. Yes, you did it. Now we have Vue.js application in front of the computer screen. Just a note, it's just Vue installed, nothing else. It shows a boiler template. It does not have Vue Router installed yet because we did not install it initially, right? So in order to create single page application, we may want to stop the server and say npm install, then I'm gonna say Vue dash router. Perfect, it works. Now again I'm gonna say npm run dev. The router got installed, guys. Now what I'm gonna do, let's close the code first. Now we're gonna go to the src folder, and here we're gonna create a new folder called, let's say, router, and inside router we're gonna create a file name index.js, right? Let's import the stuff here. Import create router method, comma, create web history. We require going forward and coming back this one as well from Vue Router. That's it. Then after doing that, I'm gonna save it. So before I create SPA, I'm supposed to create some components. You can call it component, or I may call it pages, whatever you want. Let's create a new folder. I'm going to name it views, and I'm going to create some pages. Let's say home view, or let's make something like login view dot view. Now, guys, every time you create a view page or component, you need to make sure it's gonna be in camel cases and start from the capital letter and end with dot view, right? This is how it's gonna work. Now, view will have three sort of components, you can call it. First gonna be template. Second gonna be, we can call it script. And third gonna be style. This style for CSS, optional thing in most of the cases, and in script we do the coding in most of the cases, right? So in the login view, I'm gonna just create h2 and let's say login page, right? In the similar way, I'm gonna copy this code and create register view dot view, right? And paste the same, and I'm going to change the name register page, right? In the similar way, let's create one more page, dashboard view dot view, and paste again and change it to the dashboard page. Makes sense? So guys, we did create three pages or components. You can say that I'm going to call it page because component could be created here in the component folder. I just wanted the whole page. Makes sense? Now, we're going to go to, let me close everything first. We're going to go to the router index.js. If we want to use that, we'll have to import it. Import home, it was like login view from at view login dot view, right? Then import, I'm gonna name it, you can name anything whatever you want. Let's say register view from the path. At means the main folder, then views register view, then finally import a dashboard view from the same path. I'm using some IntelliSense package that's showing the details upfront, but you may or may not use it. Just to let you know, that's the path, that's the main directory, right? Now we're gonna create a const named routes, and this gonna be an array of objects. I'm gonna create an object. Path gonna be, let's say, /, that means the home page, right? Then we can name it. The name could be, I'm gonna say login. You can keep anything, and the component gonna be login view. You see that we imported that, and that gets highlighted because it has been used. Makes sense? Next, route. So technically we are creating routes and attaching the page to it. This is how we're gonna handle the data. The next page gonna be register, and I'm gonna name it register, same. Then component register view, we're gonna add this component. Finally, the last one gonna be the dashboard, right? Then I'm gonna name it same, dashboard, so I can use name instead of the URL, which is more easy and better professional approach to use it. So I'm naming the routes. Makes sense? Then component gonna be dashboard view. That's pretty much it, guys. We have created our routes. I'm gonna scroll, hit some 2 space enter, then I'm gonna say const, focus here, then I'm gonna say router, then I'm gonna use the method create router method. If you see, I have imported on the top, right? Create router method, and under this I'm gonna take an object. History gonna be what is that? Create web history. That's a method. Create web history. This is how it gonna go. Not it's just a method, right? We are using the object key gonna be history and the value is the method. Then routes, comma, that's it. And finally we're gonna say export default router. That's pretty much it, guys. This is all we're supposed to do. If I show you, we have installed the router, imported the router, created 3 pages, imported here and attached to the route specific. Finally, set up the create router method and export router. Makes sense? Now, the router should work, but we will have to apply this on the main.js. There's a file called under src main.js. We will have to import the router right here. Import, I'm going to name router from router. That's it. If there's an index.js, if the file name is index, we don't need to write it. Just name the folder and it works. Now, in order to apply this, we'll have to, before mount, we can say like use method. Then inside we can mention router, and that is it. Our router gonna act. Now, let's go to the page first. Let's see if we have some error or no. Well, all good. Let's go to the page app. I'm going to use Bootstrap. Since we installed the Bootstrap, we have not installed the Bootstrap yet, but we're going to install it. So here I'm going to remove this wrapper and add some router links. Let me remove this one as well. Let's see what happens. These are different components, and I'm going to remove this logo as well. Right here, I'm going to use the under nav, I can create a folder nav right here. Let me say nav tag, and I'm going to say ul, then li. Under li, I'm going to say router. Keep in mind, guys, we are not going to use href here. So that's the way of using router link. In Vue JS, we call it router links. Then we're going to say to, that's the method. And here we can pass the object, and the name gonna be, let's say, login, right? Here we can mention the name login. In similar way, I'm gonna copy. The second gonna be was registered, if I'm not wrong. Then dashboard. So we are marking the names as per the route specific, and it's gonna figure out that register and the dashboard. All right, guys, I just realized one situation. I forgot to add this, like this column, and then it should be fine. Let me see. Register page, dashboard page. You see that? Now we have successfully created the single page application. Let me recap. Router link, then gonna be this double colon, and it shows like this: name, register, login, and dashboard, and it redirects the page without even loading the page. That is called single page application created on Vue.js. Now let's make it a little bit fancy, because this doesn't satisfy me. You know what I mean? We're gonna install Bootstrap and make a better page. You ready for the next challenge? Let's do it. Now let's come back here, and I'm gonna say npm install I Bootstrap. So this should install the Bootstrap. Perfect, it does. Then I'm gonna say npm run dev, and it's gonna start the server. In order to add the Bootstrap file, let me close everything first. We're gonna go to the src, then there's a file called main.js. Here we're supposed to import the Bootstrap, right? It's gonna be something like import bootstrap dist, then it's supposed to be css, then bootstrap dot min dot css, right? In the similar way, we can do import bootstrap dist, and I guess js, Then Bootstrap should be bootstrap dot bundle, right? Dot min.js. And that's pretty much it. Now, if we apply Bootstrap classes, it should work. Just realize we have made a typo here. It's gonna be CSS, and you see that the style has been applied. Perfect. Now let's go to the Bootstrap main website and take a navbar Bootstrap. Let's search the navbar. Yeah, let's copy this one, and we're gonna add this nav into the app. Templates, header. Let me paste it right here. Let's see how it looks like. Perfect. It looks bad because there are certain CSS which got applied. Let me see. In the main JS, we are importing assets main CSS. Assets main CSS. We don't need that. I'm going to take it off, and perfect. It's core Bootstrap. Let's fix it real quick. So I'm going to take off the extra stuff. Let me take off this, that, and this, all of these links. Now we have only search, and let me take off the search as well. We don't need that. So we left with only home. Then I'm going to say, instead of a tag here, we're going to say router dash link. And instead of href, we're going to say colon 2 equal to. And we're going to say name going to be, it was like name going to be login, right? Remember that? In the similar way, we're going to say 2 times. One going to be register. Let's say login register dash board. And let's refresh. Perfect. You see guys, it works perfectly fine without any trouble. So we have the Bootstrap installed, and Bootstrap navbar is there. Let me switch it to the other side. It is completely fine. So now we can use Bootstrap and it works, right? We're going to go to the SRC, views. Let me fix the dashboard page just to let you know how it works. I'm going to take container. Let me take a section. Padding Y going to be 5. Then a container and a row and column MD6. Then I'll take a card. Then I'm going to take a card header. Then I'm going to take h2 class going to be h4 margin bottom 0. Let's say welcome back. Then I can take card body. Then I'm going to take h2 name going to be anything. Then I'm going to take another h2 email going to be whatever, right? Let's take a look. You see that the Bootstrap is popping up. So this is how it works, guys. So much simple, very straightforward. I am learning this Vue JS technology. I'm loving it. I thought, let me get you some introduction and maybe we can learn together. Hope this makes sense. And guys, if I bring you any value, please highly consider subscribing the channel and like the video as well. If you have any question, you have the comment box below. Thank you for your time. Cheers. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.